Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Advocate Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have two great topics for today's show, in which the first one is the United States Supreme Court rules. Existing civil rights law protects gay and lesbian workers. And the second topic of today's show is the United States Supreme Court rules Trump wrongly ended DACA, and the United States Supreme Court leaves the program in place. These are two huge, major rulings that I give kudos to the United States Supreme Court for doing. Okay. And these are two wonderful and right rulings to do. And both of them shocked me. And, you know, in a very pleasant way. And let's get right into the first topic, okay? In which um, the United States Supreme Court rules existing civil rights law protects gay and lesbian workers. In a landmark case, Supreme Court rules LGBTQ workers are protected from job discrimination. Okay, this ruling came on Monday, the 15th, in which the Supreme Court ruled Monday that existing federal law forbids job discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation or transgender status, a major victory for advocates of gay rights and for the nascent transgender rights movement, and a surprising one from an increasingly conservative court by a vote of, get this, 6-3. The court said Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which makes it illegal for employers to discriminate because of a person's sex, among other factors, also covers sexual orientation and transgender status. It upheld rulings from lower courts that said sexual orientation discrimination was a form of sex discrimination. Equally surprising was that the decision was written by President Donald Trump's first Supreme Court appointee, Neil Gorsuch, who was joined by Chief Justice John Roberts and the court's four more liberal members to form a majority. This is huge, ladies and gentlemen. Huge. And again, this is a step in the right direction. Okay. Let's get into the second topic. This came today from the United States Supreme Court. Supreme Court rules Trump wrongly ended DACA, leaves program in place. Okay. I got to make the show very quick because I got a lot to do today. But I wanted to mention this. Now, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals Program, also known as DACA, will remain in place, keeping nearly 650,000 undocumented young people safe from deportation, thanks to a ruling today by the United States Supreme Court. Get this, in a 5-4 decision authored by Chief Justice John Roberts, the court ruled that President Donald Trump wrongly ended DACA. The majority opinion called the decision to terminate the program an arbitrary and capricious violation of the law. This helps thousands. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to that. This helps, actually, I have to correct myself. This helps hundreds of thousands of people who came to the United States as children, often known as Dreamers, uh, to to currently be able to remain under the Obama era program. DACA has been life-changing for these undocumented immigrants, removing the looming threat of deportation and allowing them to work legally under permits that must be renewed every 2 years. The dreamers can dream again, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a wonderful step in the right direction. There's a lot more to go, yes, but this is a wonderful, huge step in the right direction. And again, I give kudos for both decisions, for both rulings under the United States Supreme Court. They stepped up to the plate and they did the right thing. Kudos to them. And again, like I said, I have to make this show short. And this show, Advocate Information Highway, follows each one of my shows that I host on Spreaker.com. Like a few minutes ago, I just hosted my show Equality and Rights for All on Spreaker.com, and which is again that show Equality and Rights for All is scheduled for Thursdays. And right after that show, I host this show, Advocate Information Highway, and on Fridays I host my show Disabled Reality on Spreaker.com again. And after that show, I host another episode of this show, Advocate Information Highway, here on YouTube again as well. And so I want to remind everybody about my website, Advocate Information Highway, and the link to there is awldny.com. And you guys can check out all the pages on there. And the last page is the donations page. Your donations help us at Advocate Information Highway to reach our goal, which our goal is to help multiple people from multiple different communities, locally, nationally, and worldwide. And your donations help us to reach that goal. The store page on my website, which is the fourth page, you'll see on there 3 sections, in which the first section is the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products, and they're up for sale on there. And the second section is to where you'll see the links to both books that I wrote. The first book that I wrote is called Let's Talk About It, and the second book that I wrote is called Let's Talk About It More, in which you guys can see the links to where you could take a sneak peek, into each book that I wrote, and you guys can also purchase both books that I wrote on Amazon as well. And the third link, the third section, because I'm trying to make this show go really fast. The third section of the store page is to where you guys can see the links to the website that my husband and I have together called oddsandends.com. That's ODDZ like zebra, N like Nancy, ENDS.com. And you guys can shop to your heart's content on there as well. And and please, all my fans out there that are checking my show out on YouTube, you guys can check out all the episodes of all my shows on my YouTube channel. All the episodes that of the shows that I host on Spreaker.com, you'll see on my YouTube channel. You'll see all the episodes for this show, Advocate Information Highway, that I host on YouTube. You'll see that on my YouTube channel as well. And please, when you guys go to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. And I hope to speak to everybody again tomorrow for Disabled Reality on Spreaker.com, and for another, also for this show, Advocate Information Highway, for which I'll host another show tomorrow after I host my show Disabled Reality on Spreaker.com. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.